guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing this first half of December reading for you all. December 1st through the 15th reading for Libra. How are you all today? I hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and well. If you're planning on traveling for the holidays, please be safe. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. Nope. There we go. I like this one. Alright, you all. Let's see what we got. Two of Cups. The Wheel card. The Death card. Five of Cups. The Tower. And the Seven of Swords. Looks like there might be some change going on, you all. Strength. The Devil. And the Page of Cups. The World. A door to personal healing and happiness. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful card. Meditation brings answers and helpful people. Give me just a minute, okay? Alright. I am feeling like there's about to be a change, you all. The Tower, the Wheel, the Death card. I mean, for heaven's sakes. So what's going on in your life that needs to change right now? Is it your job? Is it a relationship? Are you getting into a relationship, or are you getting out of a relationship? Because the Two of Cups is always a happy card, but the Five of Cups right underneath it kind of makes me feel like you're a little bit sad over something. So I'm not sure. It might be different for everyone. It could be you all getting into a great relationship, maybe because you've been sad over a relationship. Maybe your relationship is going through a little hiccup. I'm not sure. But I do feel like either your relationship's in a really good place, or you guys might be finding yourself in a little bit of a sad situation. I'm sorry to say that. But that's kind of how I'm feeling about it. It's given me a two story, two flip sides here in my mind. So some of you all it's going to be fantastic. And for others, there's something about this Five of Cups that makes me feel like there may be an argument, there may be disappointment. This may be sadness from another relationship, and now you're getting into a new relationship and you don't want it to be the same thing. I mean, it can go in a lot of different directions, but with these Tower and the Death and different things, it makes me feel like it could go either way. So, sorry to say that. However, let me flip this around though real quick. When I get this door to personal healing and happiness over here, and the World card too, just now paying attention to the World card, kind of like these cards. endings and new beginnings. When I get this card, Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, that gives me a good, happy feeling about your relationship. So, let me put it this way. If you're in a really good relationship or getting into a really good relationship, I don't think you have anything to worry about. If you're on the teeter-totter, kind of going, do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to be, then you may have something to worry about. But I think that's going to be left up to you as to how you feel about this relationship. So that's how I'm feeling, okay? But now I do see something that's coming in that's going to change something that's going on in your life. Because with this Tower card, with this Death card, with this Wheel, and the World, I hadn't even paid attention to that one, these are all changes. These are all things that must end in order for something else to begin. So if you are in a bad relationship, once it ends, you're going to be in a better place. If you're just starting out in a relationship, I think it's going to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it could possibly be you all moving in together, things like that. You might be taking your next steps in a relationship. Now, if this has nothing to do with a romantic relationship, this could also be a friendship, a partnership, a business partner, things like that as well with the Two of Cups. So it doesn't always have to be a romance, but it can be. So some of you all may be opening a new business, for instance, and you have a business partner. Maybe someone from your past is coming back and you've got a new friend to talk to. Just makes me feel like you're in a good predicament or in a good situation to be able to move forward and have some kind of happiness. Now, with just the Tower tells me that something's ending. Sometimes it can be abrupt, but sometimes it's just the way you're thinking. Sometimes it's just an epiphany that changes your mind, therefore changes things around you or the way you feel about something. Sometimes with the Death card, it's just saying, okay, if something happens to your job, for instance, so let me just give you an example. With the Tower and the Death card, all of a sudden, maybe they're saying you can't open your business anymore, you can't go to work right now, you have to stay at home, things like that. So maybe you've realized, well, I'm going to have to go get another job. So it's going to be the death of that job, and the Tower moment kind of puts you a little bit shaken. However, with the Wheel and the World and this Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, I feel like there's something better coming in. So even though you may have liked that job, for instance, you may realize later on here in a minute, wow, now this is a better job. It pays more money. Maybe I can even work from home, that kind of thing. Now, when I get this Devil card here, this Devil card is not always a bad card. It can be. It can be temptation and obsession and someone holding you back from doing something. But it's not always a bad card. I mean, it can be a good card for the Devil card. So it can mean that it can mean potential for abundance. It can mean great progress is possible. It can mean that you're on the right track for something good to happen in your life. Even though I know it doesn't seem like that when you say the Devil, I'm almost feeling like that. So you may have a little hiccup, a little sadness about something, and it may not be about the relationship at all. It could just be about this Tower card and the death of a situation the way that you know it, and it makes you a little bit sad. But then when you turn around here in a few days or a week, and you get a better job offer, or a better place to live, or a better environment, or a better city, or even maybe living out in the country, you're going to be thrilled. You're going to be like, man alive, that's the best thing that could have ever happened. I would have never guessed it. I wouldn't have tried it if I didn't have to, and I'm so glad I did. That's how I'm feeling, you all. Because here's the world, here's the wheel. These are new cycles, these are new beginnings, these are big stepping stones in your life, and these are happy changes. I also get this helpful people over here, right? So with the helpful people, it makes me feel like that you either you may have friends or family members that's willing to come in and help you do something if you need it. You may want to move somewhere, so you've got people helping you do that. You may need help at your job or regarding a contract or a business opportunity. You may have people coming out for that. These could be people just in your neighborhood that's helping you, in your community that's helping you as well. Now, sometimes these are people on the internet, for instance, and maybe they're giving you advice or they're helping you in different ways. But I feel like that if you are needing something, you might be pleasantly surprised about all the people that surround you to help you out in different ways. It's a good feeling, and that in itself leads to personal healing and happiness. So I have a feeling that some of you all, even though you might get a change coming up during this month, that you all may be pleasantly surprised in the end. Now, I know you all probably don't like a lot of change, and you know, you're always thinking about what to do, which steps to take, and things like that. But sometimes when you accidentally stumble into something in a good way, you're pleasantly surprised, and that's how I'm feeling today. Now, I do have this Page of Cups right here, which could stand for emotions regarding maybe this relationship. But he could also be standing for a message of some sort. So some of you all may be getting a message that comes in. Maybe that's where all of this domino effect starts taking place. But don't panic over it, okay? Don't think, oh no, what am I going to do now? You know, you're going to be a lot happier in the long run. So remember that. With this Strength card too, it always makes me feel like you're going to have extra power, extra strength, extra determination and energy. Sometimes you don't realize. Sometimes when the going gets tough, it makes me feel like, you know, sometimes people sit down and say, I don't have the strength to do that. I don't have the strength to move. I don't have the strength to, you know, get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and go to work, whatever it is. But you do, and you will, and you can, just so you know that. It's determination, it's trust, and it's the ability to do whatever you set your mind to do, and you guys can do that. You know, when I get this Seven of Swords, some people say it's like a sneaky card, and it can be. It just depends on how it hits me when I see it. But honestly, you all, it doesn't have to be sneaky at all. It could mean that it's time for you all to start using common sense, start using your street smarts, start using your ideas that are outside of the box. Because sometimes those are the best ways of thinking. And now might be the time for you all to put that into action. Not that I'm saying you don't already, but in this particular circumstance or situation, whatever you're in with all of this going on, there's going to be something that you're going to need to get creative over, okay? And with that, I think you guys can do it. I know you can. It's just you gotta switch your mind to a different station. It's not the same that you guys are normally. I'm trying to think of the right words. You do everything the right way. You see the pros and cons of everything, and you look at everything in an intelligent manner, which is great. But sometimes you need to lean over a little bit and see things in a different light and see things in a new perspective, in a different perspective. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. Let me show you. I can't get over all of these cards that make me feel like, I think for most of you, this sadness doesn't have, okay, so it might have something to do with this your relationship, but I don't think it does for most of you all. I think it's the sadness of something else that's about to happen. And honestly, everybody in the United States, everybody in the world is going through this aggravation and stress at this time. Here's how I feel about it, you all. I think that there's going to be some sort of sadness because of maybe this Tower card, this Death card. You know, this Devil card could be something that's been holding you back or been agitating you. But on the other hand of the Devil card, it could be you guys seeing the brighter side of something, or getting the best out of a certain situation. I just feel like, for some reason, for most of you all, I feel like it's more of a happier card today than a bad card, okay? So that's good. But I do feel like there may be a message that comes in. You may be dealing with a younger person or a younger energy. It could deal with romance as well. I mean, so maybe this is a romantic partner. But I do think that you guys are going to have to look outside the box and see things and put yourself in different people's shoes and get a new perspective on something specific. Because I believe that when you do that, you could be in a better position or get yourself in a better situation than what you started with up here, okay? I feel like that there may be helpful people coming in to help you in one way or another, whether it's physical help, mental, or maybe they're helping you on the internet or something to that extent. Maybe they're in your community. There's going to be people that try to help you somehow, some way, and it's a really good feeling. It's really going to be a big relief, especially if you need that at this time. I feel like with this wheel and this world card, there are new cycles coming into your life. With the world card, it's like you've achieved a complete cycle, a complete circle of a cycle. And when that happens, you start out in a brand new circle, basically. But with the wheel, this is a new cycle as well. So I really do think that there's going to be something that you're going to be putting behind you, especially with the Death card and the Tower. You're going to be putting this job, for instance, behind you so you can start out in this better job. If it's an apartment or a place to live, I feel like that if you do have to move, for instance, I feel like you're going to get a better place than you had before. Or it's going to be in a better location, or something about it is going to make you happier. So that's how I'm feeling about that. I do feel like with this Two of Cups, some of you all may be getting into a relationship, whether it is romantic or not. I can't be for sure. It's going to be different for everyone. Some people it is going to be romantic. Some people it's just going to be a good friendship or a good partnership. Someone maybe from your past may be coming back. But I think it's a good partnership. I think you all do good are good for each other and do good for each other. So I feel like it's a great situation with this person for you all. Now I do feel like you're going to be stronger than you think you can be, especially throughout this nonsense. But the nonsense is going to turn into happiness, I'm telling you, because it says it is over here. Door to personal healing and happiness. Something about this relationship, friendship, business partnership, whatever it is going to turn out in a better light. Now, if you do have to get a job because of this nonsense, it's going to be better, I feel. And if you're going to have to get a new place to live or move somewhere completely different, I feel like you're going to be extremely happy when you do this. So now everybody's on a different time schedule. I got to throw this in just because if it doesn't happen from December 1st to the 15th, just realize that everybody's on a little different time schedule. It could happen before, it could happen after. It can't happen for everybody at the same time. So please remember that, okay? But otherwise, I think you guys are going to be thrilled when this is all said and done. I really do. All right, you all, this is a great reading. I hope you all have enjoyed it. This is your first half of December reading, December 1st to the 15th reading for Libra. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.